Next up, first of
Sophs, one of the two ancient races of Buckstrom. They lived in a highly advanced culture that valued the community ahead of the individual, which put them in conflict with the Lucres. The Sophs used base 4 in their mathematics, and their organization was based on units of 4 to make up sets of 100.
Okay, global war between two cultures, one of whom valued individualism, the other community. Cold War allusions, anyone?
Base 4. The mathematical basis for the Sophs culture. There are 4 numbers in base 4. 0, 1, 2, and 3. Thus 4 in base 4 is 1, 0. 7 is 1, 3. 8 is 2, 0. 12 is 3, 0. And 16 is 1, 0, 0.
Okay.
Base 3. The mathematical basis for the Luger culture. There are 3 numbers in base 3. 0, 1, and 2. Thus 3 in base 3 is 1, 0. 4 is 1, 1. 5 is 1, 2. 6 is 2, 0. 9 is 1, 0, 0. 17 is 1, 2, 2. And 99 is 1, 0, 2, 0, 0.
Okay, and I think this will be the last entry we need to look.
Side. A large asteroid in an elliptical orbit in the Alpha Proxima system. Spectral analysis of its composition indicates that it has minimal atmosphere and that it was once a moon of the planet Proxima, hurled out of its orbit by a catastrophe. The 17th letter of the Luger alphabet is named Psi, probably not by coincidence.
Okay, that's all we need. Hey, what if...
Still translating, Captain.
And apparently Uhura can do a smashing impersonation of Spock.
Still translating, Captain.
Fine, we'll beam down to investigate further. For to what logic would suggest this is an airless planet or an airless asteroid, but
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the car.
Captain, Mr. Scott wishes to speak with you.
okay.
Mr. Scott?
We've had some slight problems with the transporter.
We came here alright, apparently.
We didn't notice anything beaming down.
Yeah.
Just a glitch in the main transporter program. Mr. Kyle is loading them back up and we're performing tests. The transporters will be down for about an hour.
Mr. Kyle is the transport operator whom you see close-up of every time you beam in the beaming room of the Enterprise. I think I mentioned that before, but oh well.
That will still give us plenty of time, Scotty.
I know. I have the labs in engineering doing a complete overhaul of the ship systems.
Good, Mr. Scott. I'll keep you posted. Kirk out.
This is the planet Proxtra, currently 600,000 kilometers from this moon.
Oh, can we scan it?
I cannot get readings from this range, Captain. But if we do not hurry, there will be nothing left to get a reading on.
That's kind of jumping to conclusions.
There are many rocks here.
Oh, must be significant rocks.
The rocks have a high quantity of triphosphorus silver in them.
You retrieve a rock.
And nonsense, I retrieved 3 rocks.
Triphosphate silver in its raw form.
Who do we have along for this ride?
Ensign Mosier seems to be rather curious about the planet's technology.
Ah, we're back to ensigns. I wanted to look a lieutenant.
Dr. Leonard McCoy, knowing that they aren't likely to encounter any medical problems, is rather annoyed about being dragged yet again into the transporter.
Yeah, Kirk, why do you drag Bones along with you all the time?
Mr. Spock looks forward to examining the technology of this ancient culture. James T. Kirk worried about the safety of the people of Proxtray.
No, worry about your own safety first.
He doesn't seem to be in a top.
Okay.
The atmosphere is breathable, Jim, but hardly nourishing. We should either get inside or go back to the ship.
Area secure, Captain. Aside from the security door on what should be a lifeless planetoid, this place is unremarkable.
Yeah, what if... Can we beam back?
Scotty, report on the transporter problem.
No change, Captain. Although why it happened is about as clear as a foggy night in Glasgow.
Let me know if things change. Kirk out.
Looks like we can beam back.
This looks like a heavy-duty security door built into the side of a hill on this moon.
As expected, Captain, the source of power emanations lies beyond that door.
A power source that has lasted millennia and endured major catastrophes. That's fascinating, Mr. Spock.
Do you have Vulcan blood, Ensign?
No, sir.
Okay, here's one minor thing that's kinda easy to miss, but if you use medical tricorder on your crew here...
It's what I was afraid of, Jim. The thin atmosphere of this moon doesn't provide enough protection from cosmic rays. We shouldn't stay here any more than a few hours.
Okay, I'm not an expert on the subject, but isn't it mainly the magnetic field around Earth that deflects cosmic rays, which are, well, the most damaging, I think, are heavy particles which are magnetically charged.
Captain, I'm afraid we've got a wee problem here.
Wee problem? Don't tell me you peed on the console again.
What is it, Scotty?
There is some sort of virus in the main computer. Our phasers and tractor beams have been disabled, and there's no way we're getting them back in 3 hours.
Oh, nonsense. I'm sure you can do it in half an hour, since you are Scotty.
There goes our backup plan. Do what you can, Mr. Scott.
Aye, I will, Captain. I may yet have a trick or two that I can pull, but don't count on any miracles.
Nonsense. You can always count on miracles with Scotty on the job.
Isolate that virus. That's your #1 priority.
And it is, Captain. We'll keep you informed. Scott out.
Okay, what if I try to call me?
Your situation, Mr. Scott.
We're still looking for the virus, Captain. I even have Lieutenant Horror looking through the computer system. I never realized the last was so good with them.
Just keep your pants on for now.
Check her record, Mr. Scott. She was in the top 10% of her class in computer systems analysis.
We'll find that virus soon, Captain, or I'm an Englishman.
Okay.
Just do your best, Scotty. Kirk out.
Any change?
No appreciable cosmic radiation damage. Yet.
Fair enough.
It never ceases to amaze you how passive Spock can be, even in the presence of extraordinary wonders. James T. Kirk, a man with a problem, a big problem that is getting bigger. Ensign Mosier is glad to be a member of this landing party, at least for now. McCoy is examining himself for cosmic radiation sickness symptoms.
I don't think it manifests that quickly. If it does, I don't think there's much to be done.
Well, we won't be able to phaser any outbound missiles.
It appears that our mission has increased in importance.
Can we face this door?
It would be useless, Captain. The door could easily withstand our phaser fire. The origin point for the broadcast Uhura monitor was approximately 50 meters beyond this door.
Shouldn't it be an antenna or a radar dish or something?
We should stay inside as much as possible. We must try to protect ourselves from the cosmic radiation.
Or rather a satellite dish, not a radar dish. Radar dish obviously just broadcasts radar signals.
This door is huge. If they were humanoid, they could have been giants.
From what we know about the Lucars, they had an affinity for size. Their machines weren't just equipment, they were also monuments.
I can believe that.
Okay, we are standing on the surface of a nearly airless planetoid being bombarded by cosmic radiation. Things are looking up